Hey folks, and welcome back to my Liza P walkthrough. My name is Tavorn, and today we're going to finish off the Venigni arcade. Well, actually, first we're gonna knock out some stuff.
At the house of
Let's
Venigni.
see. Oh, no.
At the house of Venigni.
What am I missing here?
I heard you.
There we go.
I fear.
Yeah.
I always will.
No? Says I've got somebody to talk to. Oh, Antonio. Forgot about this part. This is where you start to see how bad off she is. Because this part of the game, like, the whole idea is you're looking for a way to cure her.
When you reach a certain passion, I'm curious. Do I still have this? No. Yes. Tight. I hope you're... Alright. And then the other thing that was there, we're going to head back to the Opera House real quick to pick up a record. If you remember, we gave Adelina an apple. And now we can go back and finish her little short side quest. And really all it is you just come in here and you'll find her body and the fascination record. Now, with that done, now Sophia has something to say. Jeez. Alright. Oh, I know what this is. So,
hanging in I sense some go to Geppetto's. You're back. It's a necklace. Many of those children. I hope. Are you okay? My heavens.
alright. So this is the first of two potential changes to your character. And this one's pretty mild. It's just the hair group.
Change if this is what you might just.
And also, she said to check the portrait in Geppetto's room. And you'll see that it now has a wooden nose growing out of it. You can also come over here and talk to Geppetto. If you don't like the way the hair looks, you can come to the P organ chair and change to any other shape that you wanted. I actually like the longer hair. So we're going to leave it alone for now. Alright, now we can finally proceed. Now, it seems kind of weird that I bother showcasing all that. But, honestly, the interactions, I'm skipping them to avoid story spoilers. Obviously, it's a walkthrough. There's going to be some, but if you don't care about the story, you don't have to follow it. But there's a lot of rewards and trophies attached to collecting certain...
Who are you? You look like a stalker.
Attached to collecting certain things. Alright, so here we have another amulet. This one just gives you increased resistance to disruption, shock, and break. And here you have the electric chainsaw handle. This is the one that I was talking about that is kind of odd compared to other advanced weapons. We'll pick it up and I'll show you what it is once I've got enough ergo for it. But the reason I say it's odd is that similar to like the Whirly Gig Saw from Bloodborne, you have to hit with it to increase its damage. So the more consecutive hits you get, you build a buff on it that increases damage done. Specifically, it increases the blitz damage. At default, it actually doesn't really do any kind of blitz damage. I personally didn't care for it because of that. It seems like really to get the most out of it. I forgot to change my grindstone. To get the most out of it, oh, I thought I blocked that. It's actually more of a motivity weapon than it is a advanced weapon. Alright, so you'll see we locked onto this little thing. These little pustules are creating this gas that's going to cause decay buildup. So you can just chuck something at them and get rid of it. Of course, we got a butterfly because this is how butterflies operate. Always a trap. There's going to be enemies in here to worry about. We're just going to try to grab. Nope, that one's going to get away from me. Dang it. I should have. Alright, I messed that up. That's on me. So what we're gonna do, I'm gonna show you an easier way to do this. First I'm gonna throw on purification ampule. Problem is, these things regrow, and then the decay starts building again. Which is really annoying. You'll notice my weapon durability went down a lot. That's actually the biggest problem with decay. The health damage isn't so bad, but it does do a lot of damage to your... I swear I'm getting that block off. it does do a lot of damage to your weapon durability. Now, this next part, there's another butterfly, and right around here, there's also one of the big boys with the spikes. Alright, nope. Now, alchemical boosters actually temporarily speed up how fast your gold coin fruit grows. Alright. So, gold coin fruit, pretty big deal. They let you buy your wish stones and your respecs. So, obviously pretty big thing to have. I swear I'm getting that off, and I don't know why it's not working. But the alchemical boosters just increase how fast they grow, which is useful, no doubt. Especially if you're having trouble with a boss and burning through wish stones. Now, we're back to where we started. We're going to head off this way. As for the butterfly we missed, I'll show you in a second. We'll go back for it, because right here is another shortcut back to the original Stargazer. Now we're just gonna deal with this dude. And this time we are going to lure this one on over. Just for these little poison areas, you just kind of got to keep an eye out for when that happens. Yep. You can just pop the ampule. Here, we're just gonna... Nope. Just hoping to get him in the corner. Alright, so we're gonna kill that. Then we're just gonna sprint back out. I was hoping to get him in a corner, but I did not. Alright. So this next portion, right here, this one you just run in and stab it. There's no enemies in here. And despite all the noise of enemies running around, that is just to mess you up and put you on edge. We are about to deal with an enemy that I absolutely despise. So, coming up is the first of 2 Jester puppets, which I don't have like a solid battle plan against. These guys are erratic, they're fast, they cover huge distances in a very short amount of time, and also they inflict break. Really the only way I've found to deal with them is to just try and get as much block as you can while he's attacking you, and then you just sort of back out and hope that the carcasses will deal enough damage to make them softer for you. Because like I've said before, carcasses and puppets will fight each other. But as you can see, this one is kind of a pain. In that he has a lot of health. Is there another carcass alive? I didn't think so. Ah! Yeah, see, they're just so irritating. Yeah, break, low HP recovery, yada yada yada. So yeah, the problem with him is that he hits hard, he hits fast and unpredictably, and just to top it all off, that break effect means that healing kind of becomes non-optional, because you'll try to get off a heal, he'll hit you, you're going to take more damage than you can heal, and it extends the break effect. It's an absolute monster to deal with. Like I said, the only real way I've found to truly fight him is to break his weapons. But that is easier said than done. He also, that little toss out with the string will that little toss out where he throws his hatchet at you can then draw you in. Would you go deal with him and leave me alone? Or not. Alright, so this is a point in time where, like, this is an enemy where the Aegis is actually a really good go-to, just because it makes breaking his weapons so much easier. Alright, there we go. We broke one. So that'll help a lot, because once his weapon is broken, it no longer inflicts the break status. Oh, are you glitched? Are you glitched? Not enough. Alright, there we go. He's done. Now, I hate to say it, but really the only efficient way of dealing with him is to get good at perfect guards. Otherwise, he's just gonna deal so much damage, and he's gonna hurt you a lot. Honestly, dude killed me. That one in particular killed me more times than most bosses. Alright, so now we've got, that is the wine that the old lady in Rosa Isabel Street wanted. And you got two guys here. There's actually a third inside that crate on your left. Ta-da! And this guy doesn't really matter, but I like stabbing things through gates. It amuses me.
Hello? Is anyone
Alright.
there? Calling Amy and all star
Now we're gonna
in the vicinity. Please
come over here.
respond. Over.
And we are back to the Stargazer yet again. This area just loops back on itself so much. Now you can talk to Venigni, who's going to point you towards the Grand Exhibition. Alright, so proceed this way. Go back to my acid spear, because we're back to dealing with puppets. And here we've got the Liza P. World's Fair.
Automatic puppets and City of the Future. The plan was to showcase and demonstrate the most advanced technology in Krot. But you know the rest. You can't hold an exhibition in a city that's fallen into utter chaos. And now the whole city is an exhibition of a nightmare.
Alright, so in this area, you're going to come through here, and you got some more of these sword guys from the very first areas. And these dogs. Now, the dogs come in multiple types. The ones with the saw blade on their head will deal break damage. So keep that in mind if one of them hits you. And then there's these with just the spikes. They don't deal break, they just deal damage. But they are kind of a pain just because they hit pretty hard. And then throw that up. And you've got this guy. This dude is an elite. He's a one-time enemy with a drop. But you can see his mace has lightning damage, and you gotta be careful. There is a dog around here that will also get involved in this fight if you're not watching out. But yeah, like with the alright, so I got him about half. Yeah. Oh, come on, don't whiff everything. Oh, nope, not good, not good, not good. He also likes his big spinning attacks, but yeah, you want to try and use the terrain to your advantage. Really wish I could just take his mace. Honestly, that would make for a pretty good weapon. Yep, and there's the dog I was talking about. So if you tried to like run this way, that dog would have really messed up your day. So, after he's down, you can ignore him, but like I said, he's got a drop. It's nice. Let's see. Oh yeah, we got this weapon. If you're a technique build, this is actually kind of an interesting spear. You see, it's actually got a slash attack. Fairly slow, but the charge on it is ridiculous. Like, it's... it's just ridiculous. I don't know how else to describe the distance that that thing covers. I feel like I missed something. Oh yeah, the latest shot cartridge. So you can see it's just better than the one we've already got. Let's see, I'm using... I actually think I want strike damage up. Yep, there we go. Alright. Generally, the area coming up is a lot of nonsense. I don't know. Yeah, let's put up pierce damage, because there's going to be a lot of enemies, I think, that deal pierce damage. I'm really not 100% sure. I haven't just, like, let things hit me to test what type of damage they deal. Alright, so you're going to drop this, and you'll see the Stargazer down there. And don't worry about that one, that's just a showcase. And now I'm going to remember to switch a few things. Throw that on. Throw that on. Then come down here, and this is going to open the front doors to the exhibition. You got a dog and another sword boy out here. Oh, I was showing off the spear and I made a mistake there. Alright, now this seems a little useless, except there is a shortcut right here, and then you can just cut through this front door back to the Stargazer. So keep that in mind. Now, first thing we're going to do, we're just going to run over here. There's this little area that's going to come back later. This is actually the route to the boss. I know he was going to do the spin, but he didn't do it when I thought he would. Alright. And there's not much over here. at the moment. That ladder up there will take you back to the take you to the boss eventually. And there's a couple of items to grab. And I'm going to introduce you to a new enemy type. Now you notice you can't lock onto him until he activates. These guys like to roll around. But as with any enemy that has a multi-hit attack, if you can bait their multi-hit, breaking their weapons becomes real simple. So with these, it's a forward charge, either with the drills or the saw blades. And yeah, if you can just spam your guard button, pretty high chance of just breaking their weapons in one go. Alright, back here, grab that item. Grab that off there, and then this dude's gonna come out. I hate the counter on these guys. Alright, and then we got another one of these. Again. Try to bait his charge if possible. Oh, I don't have the stamina for this. So yeah, these guys are irritating. You don't really want to fight them with other enemies around. But one-on-one, they're actually not that hard to beat. Mostly because they are susceptible to that spammed guard. Ooh, and a half moonstone. Nice. Now up here, we're gonna have a combination that I hate. We got 3 thrower puppets, but also you'll notice in the back right there, we got Big Boy. Now this is a point in time where the Falcon Eyes is a really good choice. As it stands for me right now, I'm just gonna check out that last one. And then fighting this guy is pretty much the same as the previous one. You're gonna want to get behind him. You're gonna want to not do anything that will hit his shields, because it's not going to be doing any good. With the upgraded flame burst, you can see that I knew it was coming and I still messed it up. Yeah, you can pretty much just roast him. Now that one is not an elite. That is just a regular enemy now. I don't know why, but locking on to... It's About to say, I don't know why, but locking onto that first one, knowing where I'm going, actually tends to make running through them easier. But I still got hit. Irritating. Alright. You know what? I'm just gonna... because I can deal with Big Boy. Gonna go ahead and throw on Falcon Eyes. Come on. Yeah, these guys are really susceptible to any kind of stagger attack. So... Alright, so I'm going to try to thin these guys out. You'll notice he's just outside the range for the stick, so... Oh, it's actually taking... Alright. And that's all I got there. Come on. Alright. Well, without the flamberge... Gonna... What are you doing? Come on. Why are you not... It's weird that he won't come down in this hallway. So yeah, no flamberge, so we're gonna have to get behind him, which is kind of hard to do in this tight little space, but done. Alright, now just run up on this one. Should have just done that the first time instead of trying to avoid them. Out here you got another butterfly. This is one of the teleporty ones, but you should be able to kill it fast enough that it's not a problem. Down here you've got another one of these giant puppets with the spin attacks, although he's got a really nice electric axe. We're going to go ahead and put on our guard increase. So when he takes that stance, it basically, like when he, come on. That over the right shoulder stance means he's going to do his spin. God for hyper armor there. Wish he did the spin more so I could break his axe. There we go. Alright, he drops the strength amulet. But more importantly for us, there's a quartz there. And we've got this shortcut here. Now, I've run a little long here because honestly I just got distracted playing. So we're going to run back to this stargazer and I will show you the rest of the way through the grand exhibition on the next episode. Until then, y'all take it easy. Be good to yourselves.